What's up everyone, how you all doing? BlueNerd here and welcome back my friends to our Minecraft Swamp Village. I sure hope you guys are having an awesome day. Now today guys, we are going to be building this witch house, and I've got to say guys, I absolutely love the design of this. It looks really cool. It's got a lot of little overhanging edges and a little protruding balcony at the side here, and I like the way that this bit here overhangs the porch. I think it looks really cool. We've also got a little landing around the side here, and this little bit that sticks out over on the back of the corner, along with two smoking chimneys. And overall guys, I gotta say I really like this design. I think it looks really cool. Now this design guys could fit in any swamp. You could go ahead and place it in a swamp just as a standalone build, or carry on building along with this series. We already have a couple of builds over here, so we've got another big witch house over there, and a witch tower just here as well. So if you guys want to build along, be sure to check out the playlist link in the description. But today guys, we're going to be building this one. So with that being said, let's take a look at what we're going to need to build it. Okay, for this build we're going to be using most of the dark oak. So we're going to start with some stripped and normal dark oak logs. We're going to need some dark oak planks, stairs, slabs, trapdoors and fences. Some stripped spruce wood, spruce planks and trapdoors, some stripped acacia wood, acacia planks, fences and buttons, some cobblestone blocks and stairs, a cauldron, a few campfires, some lanterns if you want to light it up, some leaves, flower pots, some blue orchids, some soul sand and netherwort to decorate the area with, and some birch fences along with some red mushroom blocks as well. This is just decoration guys, so these are just optional. And for the pathways and stuff like that, if you want to get in some pathways, I would suggest using something like some grass path, coarse dirt, gravel, and even throwing in a bit of soul sand along with some netherwort on it. I think they make really cool little pathways around these witch style builds. But with that being said guys, let's go ahead and build this. Okay, so I'm going to try out this new color-coded floor plan, guys. So if you could let me know in the comments what you think of this floor plan, if you prefer it. Because if you do prefer it, guys, I will use it in all my future builds. It's much easier kind of to give you guys an idea of the layout of the build. Okay, so first of all, guys, the most important thing to take note here is the red blocks. The red blocks are our pillars. And the ground level is going to be just pillars because this actual house is raised off the ground. The yellow block is going to be a 3-block space, and the blue block are going to be 5-block space. So hopefully you guys can understand this format much better than the previous one, so be sure to let me know in the comments guys. But with that being said, let's go ahead and build this. Okay guys, so the first thing you want to do is just make a marking with the dark oak logs for your pillars. Now the pillars were the red block on the floor plan, so remember that. And all I've done here guys, as you can see, if we come down to the floor level, I've placed in the pillars into the floor level so we can see where they are going to be placed. And I've also done it on the water level, except what I've done on any levels that are a bit lower, I've raised them up so they are in line with the floor, okay? So no matter where you're building this, just make sure all of your pillars are at the floor level before you start, okay? So even if you're on a bigger, sort of a higher bit up, raise the pillars in the water up so that they are level with the ground that you're going to be building on. Then once you're done guys, just in case you didn't understand the format here, we've got 3-block gaps between these pillars down here, and 3-block gaps to the side as well as we come down. Down the side over here, these are 3-block gaps. Then we've got 5-block gaps across here, here and here, okay? And this is our floor plan. So starting over at the left hand side here, we're going to go ahead and go 1, 2, 3 and 4 blocks on top of these ones that we've already got in the ground. Okay, and we're going to do that for all of these pillars on the ground. Once your pillars are all done guys, you want to go to the very top just here and start placing a pillar all the way around the outer edge and joining all of the pillars together like this, okay? And just go right round the outer edge of the build, making sure that you connect all of them pillars together. Okay, once you're done guys, we're going to start by getting in the next level. So we're going to ignore this side over here, come around here, and we're going to go on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. These pillars here, okay? And we've just placed one, okay? We're going to raise them by 4 more blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4 more blocks on top, making these pillars 5 from where the beam starts, okay? So 1 all the way up to 5. So 4 more on top of these ones we've just placed. Okay, once you're done guys, just like before, we're going to join the tops of the pillars together around the outer edge. Okay, now that that's done, we're going to start adding in for the next floor. So first of all, we've got a couple of bits that stick out. So first of all, on the right hand side of the build, so where we have this bit that sticks out that side, we want to head to the opposite side over here. And right in this corner here, so go 1 in, and we're going to go 1, 2 just here. This corner here, go in, 1, 2. And then right in the center, we're going to do 3. Okay, so it should stick out a little bit like so. Now, right here, where we have this piece below here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And the one next to it, we're going to raise that to 5 as well. Join these pillars across like this. We're then going to break this one, place 1 in front of those, and then 1, 2 more. So we're going to hang out a little bit further on this edge. And if we go back by 1 block, we're going to join a pillar all the way across here. And I guess we could put another pillar just in the center there for now. Okay, that's looking good. Now, in this little corner here, we are going to have a stairway coming down. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up to this upper edge here. Right where the pillar is here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3. On this side here, 1, 2, 3. And then just pick a side that you want to stick out. I think I'm going to go this side and I'll go 1 and 2. So we're just going to have it sticking out by 1. And then we can just place 1 directly on the corner block. Just like this. Okay, right, now, so this is now the next floor, so we're going to start getting in the higher levels here. So what we'll do is we're going to start with the main build. So the layer that we've done below first, these 6 here, we're going to raise these up. So first of all, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to do this one to 6 as well. Okay, and then we're going to do these 4 behind as well. Okay, so you should now have something like this, guys. So the main build at the bottom here, the big kind of box at the back, is the main build that's going to come up. Now, on this side here, we're going to go on this corner here and go 1, 2, 3, 4. And also onto this one here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Round the side here, exactly the same on this one and this one. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's looking good. Now, the last little bit we're going to do for this framing is going to be round the back here on the left-hand side, okay? So this is the front of the build. We're going to come round to this side here onto this corner. Let's go 1, 2 on this side and 1, 2 on this side. Now, this is just a kind of just more of a notification block. We're not going to be using these. This is just going to give us a guide for building. So imagine this block here and this block here are the centers. So what we're going to do, we're going to go 1 here, 1 here, place a temporary one there for a second and a temporary one there. And then underneath, we're going to break that one and go 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, break that top one like that. Now we can break this one here. We can place one there. Now this block here is going to be the center. So we've got 2 on this side. So what we want to do is go 1 and 2 on this side. Join it up here, and again we're going to place a temporary block there, break the one underneath and go 1, 2, then break the one on top there. Okay, and we can break that one there now. So now we've got our edge here. Okay, now the reason these are just different layers here is because it's a witch build, guys. We're just going to have a couple of bits that just stick out here and there on the build, just to kind of give it a little bit more of a kind of swamp feel. This side here, we're going to do exactly the same thing. So from this side of the pillar, go 1 and 2. Join it up here. Place 1 on top. Break that 1. 1, 2. Break that 1. And then this one here, we're going to break it and join it across like this. Break the one behind. And now we should be able to raise these 3 logs that are sticking up. Raise them by 3. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Okay, just like that. And that is most of our framework in place for the actual build. Now, what we're going to do, down at the front here, where we got this bit that overhangs, we're going to place a log here, and then one on every other block all the way across. Till we get here, then we'll turn down the side, do the same down here, turn down this side, and do the same all the way until there. And then that is all good. Now, grab your spruce planks. And what we're going to do here is we're going to fill in the very first floor, okay? So just behind, in between all of these logs here, let's go ahead and put in a floor. I'm going to use the spruce wood. You could use dark wood, oak wood, whatever you want for yours, guys. But overall, I just think the spruce wood tends to look the nicest. And we're also going to fill this area inside here, okay? Make sure we cover all of our floor area. Okay, that's looking good. Now, just where the front of the build is, where we have this little corner here, this corner section, we're just going to break these 3 in here, okay, just for now. Alright, then we're going to go up to the next floor, and we're going to start putting the flooring on here as well. So first of all, let's do inside this boxed area here, and again, at the level where the beams are running across this way, which is what we want to do. Okay, once you've filled that bit of the floor, you can come over here, fill in this corner over here with the little overhanging bit here. Now we will be taking away some of this pillar in a little bit, but for now we're just going to leave it as it is. We also want to fill this piece of the floor here. And if you want to, you could change this beam for planks. It doesn't matter. It just keeps it more consistent look on, as keeps the look on the inside the same. Okay, then go ahead and just cover the balcony floor like this as well, and then that should be good to go. Right, okay, now that we've got all of the floors in place, we can start working with the walls. So what we're going to do is we're going to start from the ground and work our way up. So let's start by getting in our stairway first of all to get up here. So we're going to place 2 stairs here at the very top of the little walkway, and we're literally just going to bring them down. So upside down stairs, 2 normal stairs, 2 upside down stairs, 2 normal stairs, 2 normal stairs there, and then 2 upside down ones there. And then that should be good. Now, if you wanted to, you could just grab a little bit of grass here and just extend it a little bit like that. It doesn't really matter. There we go, just so the stair fits in a little bit nicer. Then we're going to get our dark oak logs. We're going to place 1 against the actual normal stair like this, going sideways. And then we're going to place 1 in front here, 1 on top of that one, and then all the way up like this. Okay, and while we're there, let's just grab our dark oak trapdoors. And we're going to just place 1 on top of them like this. Okay. Right, now, let's just keep, while we've got our dark oak logs, guys, we're going to come across to this landing here. We're going to place a log on that one. A log on 2 of the corners just there. These 2 corner ones here. And this one here. The ones on the sides here are the ones where the pillars are. Okay. Right, that's looking good. Now, let's start by getting in the walls for the ground floor here. So, first of all, we're just going to go round on this edge here. So, we'll put 3 in there. We'll do 5 down this side. 3 here. 3 here. 5 down this gap. And 3 in this gap here, okay? So, as you can see, I've gone ahead around that edge there. And all we're going to do now, guys, is just raise them up until they touch the pillars at the top here, okay? So just bring them all the way up to this level here. And then just fill your walls in so you have something like this for each wall. Okay, once you've got your ground level in, guys, what I'm going to quickly do while we are here, we're going to grab our spruce planks, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to texture up all of these walls. So I'm just going to randomly place in some planks like this, just all over the place randomly. Make sure it doesn't look like any pattern or anything like that. Just keep it kind of really random. The more random it looks, the better the build looks. Okay, so something kind of like this. Yeah, nothing too organized. Just go around on all your walls and just randomly scatter some of these in place like this. There we go, guys, and as you can see, that kind of just gives it a little bit more of a kind of worn down effect, and I think it looks nice. I think it really kind of just brings it sort of down and make it feel more like a swamp style build. Now if we go up these stairs here, we just want to go here, and where we got this little section here, we just want to break a little doorway in here like this, and let's replace that stat block there with an upside down stair, just like this. Now I guess the next step is going to be working on to the next level. So now we're going to go from the stripped spruce wood to the stripped acacia wood, okay? And we're going to fill these walls in with the stripped acacia wood. So before we do that though, guys, I think we should actually just go ahead and just put in some of our little edges here, because it's going to make it easier for filling in the floor. So let's just get ourselves some dark oak planks and some dark oak stairs. And what we do, we'll start down the bottom here. So at the very bottom here, in between all of these logs that are sticking out, we're going to place an upside down stair all the way across. Do it around this side here and around this side here as well, in all those gaps. Then where we have this little sticking out bit on the pillar, we're going to place an upside down one on the pillar like this. Same around this end, and also down here just like this. Then we're going to come up. Underneath here we're going to place two and then one underneath. Two here and one underneath. And then round to the right here, we're going to go 1, 2 and one there. 1, 2, 1 there. And if you wanted to, you could even put a couple in the center. It doesn't matter. It's entirely up to you. Or you can just leave it as one like that. You know, it's entirely up to you how you want to do that little piece. Now where we have the little platform at the top here for a balcony, what I do is place 2 stairs there and 1 there. 2 stairs here and 1 underneath like that, just to create a little bit of support around that corner. Now let's go ahead and place 2 upside down stairs in here. Round this side here, we're going to place 2 full blocks at the back here of dark oak wood, and then we're going to place 2 upside down stairs in front like this. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Now, I guess we can go around and actually get the walls in place. So, first of all, let's start on this corner one here that sticks out, this little protruding bit. We're going to go and raise these 3, this one, and then this one here. And we're going to raise them by 3 in total. So, 2 more on top of what we just placed. So, they are level with the tops of these pillars. Okay. Once that's done, we're going to raise this one, these 3, this one, these ones down here, all the way around this edge here. And we're going to raise these until they are 4 blocks high, so the same height as this pillar here. So just around this little bit of this side and around this one on this side, okay? And we're going to place 3 more on top of these to make them 4 in total. Okay guys, now that that is done, what we're going to just quickly do is get our dark oak logs, and over here where we've got this section, we're going to put a little pillar right across here, which is the same height as the top of the wall here, and then we're going to just fill this with 2 layers of stripped acacia wood like this. And then over here where we've got this little section, we're going to do exactly the same. So we'll bring a bar all the way across here with the dark oak logs, and then 2 layers of acacia wood. Okay, a stripped acacia. Sorry, guys. And then finally, we're going to just go ahead and place 2 in here like this. And 2 in here like this for the minute. And then just put 3 layers of stripped acacia wood like this. Just to fill that corner piece in, okay? Now we've got a log. We're going to place an acacia wood log there. 2 in here. 3 in this little edge. And then 3 in this edge. So we'll be covering up pretty much most of the other walls. And we're going to raise these until they're all the way up to the top here, okay? All the way till we reach this height here. The same height of these pillars. Okay? So go ahead, fill all of these walls in place. Okay, that's looking really good. So we've got most of our walls in place now, and we've got everything all ready. So I think what we'll do now, before we move on and do the roof, we're going to just go ahead and texture these walls as well. And then we'll come back at the end and put in all of the windows and stuff. So just go ahead, get your acacia planks, and just randomly add in a little bit of texture like this. There's no specific way of doing this, guys, and you haven't got to do it if you don't want to. I just think it just gives it a little bit more of a kind of worn down effect. And I think it looks pretty nice. Something just like this. Like I say, no sort of organized pattern. Don't make it look symmetrical in any way. You know, just rough it up as you please. Okay, guys, once you're done, we're going to start working on the roof now. So we're going to start off with the lower roofs, okay, that are going to be on these little bits that stick out, and then we'll do the big roof at the top last. So let's just get all of the edging in first. So let's start with the one on the very front here, okay, nice and simple. So first of all, let's put some cobblestone stairs all the way across the very top edge like this, and then overhang by 1. We're going to do the same on this side, starting from here, so just in front of this pillar, all the way across, overhang by 1. With an upside down stair behind it like this. Place a full block on top of that upside down stair rather. And then a stair on top facing each other with an upside down stair behind it. Full block. And then stairs facing each other. Upside down stair in the center. A normal stair sticking out. And an upside down stair on the front. Now all of our roofs are going to have the same pattern, guys. It's going to be a stair. Upside down stair, full block. Stair, upside down stair, full block. All the way till the middle. Upside down stair in the middle with a normal stair on top and an upside down stair sticking outwards. And to make a nice little finish on the fronts here, place 2 stairs like this on the front, 1 underneath. Break that one behind there. And then place an upside down stair and then a normal stair like this. And break these 2 behind. And it gives you a nice bit of a curl on the end of the roof there, okay? And that's what we're going to do for every roof. So let's go to the back here where we've got this piece that sticks around this corner. And here, we're going to actually make 2 points of the roof. So place 3 stairs here. Upside down stair against this log here. Then if we turn all the way around and face the other way, we're going to put an upside down stair there. Come round to this side. Place 3 stairs here. Upside down stair here. Turn all the way around and then place an upside down stair against that log. Then place a stair against either one of these 2 stairs. You can place it this way, that way. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to go ahead and place it that way. And then place a full block of cobblestone on top of the upside down stairs. Then just place 2 stairs facing each other. Upside down stairs. 4 blocks. Stairs facing each other. Upside down stair. Normal stair in the center, facing outwards, and an upside down stair there. Let's do the same here quickly. So 2 stairs, upside down, blocks, stairs, upside down one in the center, normal stair here, and a stair here. Then of course 2 more stairs here, 1 underneath. Break that one behind that one. Put an upside down stair there and a normal stair underneath. Break those 2. 1, 2 extra stairs. 1 below. Break that one. Upside down stair, normal stair. Perfect. Okay, let's do the one on this side, and it's going to be the same pattern, guys. So we're going to start with our stairs here, upside down, and then we're just going to repeat our pattern of a 4-block stair, upside down stair, and normal stair. Place an upside down stair in the center with our same little pattern on the top here. Okay, that's looking good. Now we just need to get in the big main roof. So this one's pretty simple, guys. We're just going to literally start from this corner, overhang one edge there. Now this is the front of the build, so we're going to run the roof across that way, okay? So we're coming over towards this peak here. Then we're going to just bring it all the way over like this, overhang this bit by 1, upside down stair there. Place a stair there, overhang by 1. We'll put an upside down stair behind that. Run our stairs all the way across. Overhang by 1. Upside down stair here and here. Then we're just going to place our 4 blocks on the corners on the upside down stairs. And then just repeat the pattern, guys. So 2 stairs facing each other, upside down, and then a 4 block on top of the upside down stairs. Upside down stair in the center, normal stair on top. 1, 2, 3, 1 underneath. Break the one behind. Stair, upside down stair, normal stair. Break those 2. And let's repeat that on this side. Okay, now that we've got that all in place, guys, before we do anything else, the first thing we want to do is just cover in all of the peaks of the roof. So where we got the back of the roofs here, where our wall is, let's just go ahead and raise our stripped acacia wood like this, filling these in. So for here, on these smaller roofs, it's going to be 3, then 3, then 1. Round to this little roof here is going to be the same thing, 3, 3, and 1. Just so that we cover the insides. In here, same thing again, 3 blocks, 1 in the center. And then this little one here, the same thing again, so 3, 3, and then 1 there. And then the big ones are going to be slightly different, so we're going to go 5 across here, 5 on top, 3 on top, 3 on top of that one, and then 1 in the center. 5 here, 5 on top, 3, 3, and 1. And then what you can do if you want to, guys, of course, is go ahead and just texture these up a little bit, just so it looks a little bit more varied. You haven't got to, it's entirely up to you, but it certainly adds a little bit more of a rundown feel to the build. Okay, guys, now that that's all in place, let's go ahead and fill in the roof. Now the roof is actually very simple, so what we're going to do is let's start with the big main roof, okay? And where we got a cobblestone block here, we're going to place dark oak log here, planks here, and just run the planks all the way across until we join up with that full cobblestone block there. Go to the next cobblestone block up, which is there, and just join this one all the way across to the other side as well. Up to this one here, bring it all the way across, join it up like so. And then we're going to place one right through the center here. Then down this side, we're going to do exactly the same as we've done on the opposite side. And then all the way across here. Now we're going to just quickly go around and we're going to do that on all of the roof peaks. So down here, let's do the same thing. We're going to put 2 in here, 2 in here that come up to this block. 2 in the little center there. Then just do the same down this side. This roof here, we're going to run dark oak planks all the way across here. From this block here, we're going to run them all the way across and join them into that block. We're going to actually, from here, let's come around to the opposite side. Let's put our planks in across the top of this. Then our planks in here. Joining up to there. Place 1 in the center there, and let's join this one all the way across to it, like so. Now, where we got these planks here, let's break 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stairs. So we should have one broke from this side all the way across to this side. Okay. Now, we're going to come to this side here where we've got these two little roofs around this corner. Placing our planks here. Then across here. This block here, we can actually break that and put in a plank just there. Around this side here, we're going to place a plank here. Break this there. Put a plank and then a plank. And then put one plank down in there. Then we're going to come around here. And we're going to place one plank here and one plank here. Break this stair here. Place two planks. And then place two planks down here. Now we're basically going to put stairs on top of all of the planks. Except for the single plank at the center. At the very top of each of the roofs. Okay. So just go ahead like this. Place your stairs across that edge like that. Again, we're going to leave this section here. Wrap them around this corner. Place one in that little corner there. Up here, I'm just going to place a block in there. A full block that I actually missed. Place two stairs here and two stairs here. Then for the roof here, we're going to put a stair here. Join it all the way across. A stair here and join it across. And join up those ones as well. Down here, we got our two stairs here, two stairs here. The same on this side. Then we're going to bring our stairs down this side here and bring it over here. We're also going to bring these ones down this little edge here and across this top edge here. Perfect. Bring the stairs around this edge and join up to this corner. And then place one that way to join to that stair. And then the rest of them can come down like so. And then finally, we're just going to get some stairs across this top edge like this. And then join all the way across here like so. Now, on the top of this roof here, where we've got our plank right in the top here, we want to find the center point and place a full block of cobblestone there. And then run 4 cobblestone stairs from that side and 4 cobblestone stairs from that side into the block like this. And that gives us a nice little shape to the roof. Where we have our roof here, let's just place a stair behind it and bring them all the way down until they join to the roof here. This one here, we're going to place one block there like that. Break that stair there and we're going to replace that with a full block of cobblestone like so. Then we're going to place 2 stairs like so. And I think that actually works pretty good. What I'm going to actually do here, guys, I actually think if we replace that with a cobblestone slab, it might actually blend in a little bit nicer. Yeah, that looks better actually. So we'll do something like that. Or alternatively, you could always put a slab there and then leave the stair there like that. That probably actually looks a little bit cleaner with the way that's done. But it's entirely up to you guys how you want to do it. Okay, right. So this is looking really good now, guys. Now to give us a little bit more of a rougher looking roof here, what we're going to do is get ourselves some dark oak planks and some stripped dark oak logs. Now the stripped dark oak logs, guys, what we're going to do is where we have the full planks, randomly, we're just going to break 1 or 2 blocks here or there and just replace them sideways with a log. So make sure you attach the log that way, okay, because it just gives it a little bit of a nicer shape. It kind of blends with the angle of the wood, okay. Just randomly change some of these 4 blocks out here and there. It's nothing too organized, just random. And do this over all of your roofs, even your smaller roofs and the little peaks. Because what it'll do, it will give just a very small sort of attention to detail. Just to give the roofs that rough look. And just make them look like they've been sitting here for a while. And they've just been worn down over time. Okay, once you've done that, guys, get yourself some dark oak planks. And all you're going to do now is randomly just replace a few odd stairs here and there. Just with some planks like this, just to create a little bit of a rougher looking roof, okay. There's no particular pattern to this. Again, just like before, it's just pretty random really. And the more random it looks, the better it looks. So try and place them like this. Don't place them in line with each other. So don't do this one and then this one. You know, do something like this to make it look more random and just to give a little bit more kind of character to the roof. Something kind of like that. Maybe one somewhere in about there. Something like that. And I think that looks pretty good for the roof, guys. I'm really happy with that. Now, let's start working on some detail and getting in some of the doorways and the windows. So for the windows, I think because this is a witch style build, we're going to use some dark oak fences as windows. We're also going to need ourselves a few other bits. So first of all, we're going to need some dark oak slabs. We want to get some soul sand, some nether wart, some dark oak trapdoors, some flower pots, some flowers of your choice. I would probably choose the blue orchid or maybe even the wither rose. I think they look the best. And that should be all we need for now. We might actually just grab a couple of acacia buttons. And then we're going to need some acacia fences, but we'll come back for those in a moment. So first of all, let's work on the windows. So from the front here, we're going to start on the ground floor. This little section here, I'm going to break 2 high windows just here. This side here, I'm going to break a 2 high window there and there. So there's a 1 block gap between them in the centers. Round the back here, I think this one underneath here, I'm going to have a window. And then round here, I'm going to have another 2 windows like this. Now going up to the next floor, let's go back to the front. Let's place a 2 block window here. We'll place a single window here, which is 1 block in and 1 here. And then we'll break these 2 here for a doorway. Round to this side here, we're going to break these 2 here for a window. Up here, I think we'll break a 2 window there. A 2 window on this one. And also on this one. Then on this big bit of the house here, I'm going to come up from the top. 1, 2, 3. So on the 4th one and the 5th one, I'm going to break those 2. Then we're going to go down 1 block to the right. Come down again here. Break those 2. So this one is from the 4th block up. Okay. From the side. Something like that. A little bit off. I think that looks good. Okay. That looks good for the windows. So first of all, let's go ahead and fill them in with some dark oak fences. Or some spruce fences. Entirely up to you. Just make sure you fill them all in and get all of the fences in them. Okay, once you've done that, guys, we're going to come up to this floor here where the balcony is. Let's replace that with an upside down stair just to make it look a bit nicer. And from the inside here, I'm going to go ahead and put in an acacia wood door up here to blend in with the rest of the house like this. While we're actually in here, guys, as you can see, we've got these little pillars here. We're going to break these 2 out here because we don't need those there. And we could probably get away with going up by 1 more. And then what we'll do is we'll break those and then we'll go 1, 2, place 1 down and then 1, 2 in there. And that gives us a little bit more room into that corner there, which I think is much nicer. Yep, definitely. Okay, that's looking good. Now, if we just break one of these temporarily and we'll go down to the next floor. In here, I think we already placed our upside down stair for our doorway. So let's go ahead down here. And I think here we're going to place a spruce wood door. Just to blend in with the spruce wood down here as well. So something like that. You could place a dark oak door as well if you want. I think the dark oak will probably actually look nicer. Because it'll break up the colour. Yeah, it breaks the colour up a little bit. Right, that's looking good. Now, time to get in some details. So first of all, I'm going to make some little kind of almost like flower baskets, but with soul sand and nether wart. So where we have this log sticking out on the right hand side here, let's put a soul sand there, nether wart in the top, and then 3 dark oak trapdoors around the edge of it with a spruce button in the center, an acacia button in the center, and an acacia button on the side. And anywhere we've got a log that is sticking out, let's go ahead and put our acacia button on the front of it. Okay, so put it on all of these like this, and just anywhere that you have any logs sticking outwards. Okay, that's looking good. Right, now that we've got that, guys, let's work out where we want some more baskets. So I think where we got these two windows here, we're going to put 3 soul sand like this. I'm going to put a trapdoor in the center, then across here and here. Let's close these ones, and one on this side like so. And then I think what we'll do is we'll put a slab on this side and a slab on that side. Yeah, that looks good. And then we'll put in 3 bits of nether wall. Then round to this side here, I think we're going to do exactly the same on this side. So let's put 3 in here. Trapdoor there. Slab, slab. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3 across here like this. And then what I'm going to do for this one, guys, because if I put a trapdoor here, I won't be able to put no fence across. So what we'll do is we'll change this side and we'll just put a log there like that, okay? Right, that's looking good. Now, while we're down here, guys, on top of the logs down here that are facing upwards, let's put a dark oak trapdoor like this. Okay, on all those logs that are facing upwards. And then also one up on the balcony here. Let's put one up on there. Okay, right. So now guys, some of the windows don't have to have the nether wall outside. What you can do is just put a slab at the very bottom on the top half like this. And then just go ahead and put a flower pot and maybe a wither rose, or a flower pot and a blue orchid like this. I think this looks really nice as well. Don't forget to put your nether wall in down here. And it's just up to you how you decorate these windows. So I would either go ahead and put in a basket like this if you have a couple of windows. Put in a single basket like this. Or do some of the little flower pots like I've done there. So guys, I'm going to quickly go around and just go ahead and do that for some of these. And I'm going to use the log sticking out like this as well, which I think looks pretty good. And then we'll just go ahead and put these around it like that. One in there. Around this side here, we'll put in one like this, one like that. Down here, we'll have our soul sand again, like this. And again, I'm going to just put the log sticking out underneath to hold it. Let's put some flower pots on these ones. And again, we're going to go a nether wall and a blue orchid. Don't forget to place your nether wall inside on the soul sand, because it won't grow otherwise, and you won't get that little hint of red. And that little hint of red, I think, does make a nice difference. Let's go ahead and put a soul sand on this one. And we're just going to close those up. Nether wall in top and a button on the front. Okay, and I think that will do for all of the windows, guys. I think we've covered all of the ones we needed to, like so. Yep, that looks good. Okay, let's get ourselves some acacia wood fence. So we're going to get the acacia fence to add a little bit of colour. While we're here, we might as well grab some lanterns, some campfires. Then we're going to get some cobblestone and some cobblestone stairs, along with the dark oak trapdoors. So, starting off with the acacia fence, we're going to run it right in front here, all the way across here, till we join up with this one, with this log. Place 3 in here, 3 in here, 3 down here, and 2 in there. That looks pretty good. Up on our balcony, let's go ahead and place 3 this side and 3 this side. Okay, that is looking really nice. Now, one thing I'm going to quickly do as well, guys, is I'm going to grab those buttons again. And on these stairs here, where we've got these ones sticking out, let's go ahead and put a button on those. Very nice. Okay, now the lanterns, I think they look pretty cool hanging on the corners like this. Maybe one under here. Place one underneath where your door is, and place it somewhere in the center, maybe about there. And then it's just kind of where you want to, but I generally just hang them on the corners of these little roofs because I think they look really nice like that. Something kind of along those lines, guys. I think that looks good. Right, now the next step is just deciding where you want to put a couple of chimneys. Now the chimneys, guys, there's no specific way or placement where they look better. Just place them where you want. I'm going to go right into this corner here where we've got this little corner stair at the very front of the build, okay? Break it. Cobblestone, 2 and 3. Then we're going to go a stair, upside down stair, another cobblestone block. Then I think I'm going to actually swing it over towards this side, like that. Another cobblestone block, campfire on top, and then we're going to surround it in dark oak trapdoors. There we go, we've got one little twisty chimney. And then this one, where are we going to go for this one? Kind of want to put it here, right behind this bit. Actually, no, we're going to come down. We'll put it into here. So let's break that block and that block. Replace them with cobblestone blocks like this. They go down onto the inside, which is good. Then we go 1 and 2. We're going to put a cobblestone guy over towards this side of the build because we've got a chimney there. So let's see if we can bring it over a bit. We'll go up 1. Let's place 1 that way. 1 that way. And then let's place 1 here. Let's go over again to this way. And then 1, 2, 3. Quite a tall chimney. Then we'll put the campfire on top and surround it with our dark oak trapdoors. Yeah, I think that looks perfect. Excellent. Okay, right. So here, guys, we're just going to add a little bit of decoration here. So first of all, on this little bit that sticks out down here, this little section here, we're going to come over to this side where the planks are. Let's break that one there. We're going to put a campfire there. On top of that campfire, we're going to crouch and put a cauldron and then put some water into the cauldron. And it looks like the cauldron is smoking, which is really cool. Now, if you want to here, guys, you can get yourself another trapdoor. So maybe get a spruce trapdoor here. And then underneath here, you can go ahead and just put one on top of that just to cover that up. It's entirely up to you. But it does actually look like a bit of a nice light underneath anyway. Okay, right. Now that we've got that done, so that is the area there looking nice. Let's go ahead, get some of our logs, and we'll keep hold of the acacia buttons as well. And let's just break a few random ones and stick them out by one more like this. So we'll do that one. Let's do this one. We're going to stick a log, I think, in here. We'll stick it out by 2 over here, though. And maybe we'll put it by 1 here. Maybe something like that. Round the back here, let's put 1 there. And maybe we'll put 1 round here as well, like this. We can even change the direction of that one. Again, go ahead and put your button on the fronts, just as a little small detail. Okay, that looks good. And then what I'm going to do here, guys, is I'm literally just going to start bringing in some vines, some leaves. So we've got the oak leaves here. Just kind of scatter them about here at the bottom. No particular pattern here. You just want to scatter a load of them in around the bottom edge here, just to form a kind of bushy looking area like this. Okay. And then for this one, I think we're going to start bringing it sort of upwards. So like this. Let's come in. We'll stick 1 in here. Let's overhang that little bit there. This is also going to continue growing up to this bit. Like this. Overhang here. And maybe we could put 1 there. Put a button on it. And let's see, let's do that. We'll break that one. Bring a couple dangling over there, and then one there like that. And then we can dangle it over and bring a couple down like so. Yeah, that looks pretty good actually. I quite like that. You can also get your trapdoors, and when you have these little bits underneath here, the little logs, you could put a trapdoor underneath those at the bottom there, just so they look a little bit nicer. Alright guys, once you've decorated up your area and you've made it look nice, you should have something that looks a bit like this. And as you can see guys, I've put in plenty of nether wart down here on the ground because I think it really adds to the kind of witch area of the path. Down in the little pools down here, we've got in some of the magma blocks. We've got in some of the little, what are these called again? The sea pickles, I think they are. Some slabs and stuff like that, just to make it look really nice. Plenty of nether wart around the water area. And overall, guys, I think it looks really cool. Now, you can also add a few other little things to this, guys. Like on the post here, I went ahead and stripped it in some places just to make it look a little bit more roughed up. And down the bottom here, you can go ahead and put some trapdoors around the bottoms of these pillars just to make them look a little bit kind of stronger. But yeah, guys, go ahead, mess around with it, make it your own. Now, guys, like with most of my builds, if you ever are unsure of the colors or don't like the color palette or you want to change up the colors, you can always go ahead and switch up the planks for different start color planks. You can change the roof blocks for different roof blocks. You know, you can switch the colors up and make it your own. There are so many different versions of this one build that you could do just by changing up the blocks. So, guys, go ahead, make the build your own and just enjoy it. But I think we're going to wrap this tutorial up just there, guys. So, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, guys, please don't forget to smash that like button. And if you're new to the channel, then please consider subscribing. Just don't forget to hit that bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. But for now, this is BlueNerd signing out, and I will catch you guys in the next one.